Happy Vlogmas! Day 14 of Vlogmas. I am encouraged that I've made it halfway through Vlogmas. A little more than halfway, because now there are only 11 days left until Christmas. And it was 25 days of, oh, is that right then? Yeah, 25 days of Vlogmas. So today I'm going to do, this is something I like to do on the live stream show. Let me wipe off the camera here. We're going to do some Did You Know? Some Did You Know interesting Christmas facts. So I've gathered some snippets from here and there around the internet and thought I would just share with you some things that maybe you didn't know about Christmas. So the first Did You Know? In countries with large populations of Orthodox Christians like Russia, the Ukraine, Romania, Christmas Day doesn't happen on December 25th. It happens on January 7th. The Greek Orthodox Christians also celebrate Christmas on January 7th. I think that's interesting. The name Christmas, some of you may know this already, comes from the Old English phrase Christes Mes. I don't know if I'm saying that right, which means Christ's Mass. And the popular variation Xmas, X-M-A-S, isn't as modern as I thought it was. Probably not as modern as you thought it was. It dates back to the 16th century, and the X is believed to represent the Greek letter chi, which is the first letter in the Greek word for Christ, which is this word, Christos. Next on my Did You Knows, Christmas trees were first seen in 16th century Germany. And at the time, people decorated the trees with fruits and nuts. As time went on, they added sweets and paper decorations and candles. But some historians believe that Christmas trees may date back as far as the Romans and ancient Egyptians, because they used evergreen plants and garlands as symbols of everlasting life. Interesting. Did you know the origins of Santa Claus come from the Dutch Sinterklaas, which means Saint Nicholas? Saint Nicholas was a Christian bishop who lived in the 4th century. He was known for being kind and generous, and later became the patron saint of children. Did you know the song Jingle Bells was not originally a Christmas song? It was written in 1850 and entitled One Horse Open Sleigh. It was intended to be a Thanksgiving anthem. Did you know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first appeared as part of a 1939 Montgomery Ward department store ad campaign? They asked their advertising team to create a Christmas story for children that they could use for promotional purposes. And in that first year alone, 1939, 2.4 million copies were distributed. Then Gene Autry recorded the well-recognized and very beloved Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song, and the classic television stop-motion movie aired on the NBC network for the first time in 1964. Did you know among the other names that have been used for Santa's reindeer were Flossie, Glossy, Racer, Pacer, Scratcher, Feckless, Ready, Steady, Dunder, Blixen, and Fireball? And I read that Rudolph's name was almost Rollo and something else. There was another name that had been considered for Rudolph before he got that name. Did you know Silent Night is the most recorded Christmas song in history, with more than 733 different versions copyrighted since 1978? Did you know the Consumer Product Safety Commission reports that an estimated 14,700 people visit hospital emergency rooms in November and December each year as a result of holiday decorating accidents. The most common injuries come from cuts, back strains, and falling. And did you know, last but not least, the largest gingerbread house ever constructed was made in 2013 by the Traditions Club in Bryan, Texas. Is that where Bluebell ice cream comes from? No, that's Brennan. By the Traditions Club in Bryan, Texas. It was 160 feet long, 42 feet wide, and 10.1 feet tall. That's bigger than the house I live in now. It took 1,800 pounds of butter, 7,200 eggs, 3,000 pounds of sugar, more than a ton of sugar, y'all, 7,200 pounds of flour, and more than 22,000 pieces of candy. I don't see ginger on the list. Gingerbread is usually made with ginger. So I'm sure there's some equation I could do if I look at a recipe for gingerbread and see, what the relationship is, the ratio of ginger to sugar or ginger to flour or whatever, but it would still be a lot of ginger. So that's my Vlogmas submission for day 14. It's a beautiful day here at RichKatRanch. We don't have a Christmas tree put up yet. I've got my little tree back here that I like to have for the live streams, but we'll go get a Christmas tree this weekend. We're going to take the dogs to look at Christmas lights on Saturday evening. That's a tradition here. And typically we stop on the way home and everybody gets a pup cup from Starbucks. So weather permitting, that's the plan for this weekend. And that will be a Vlogmas that I'll share with you guys. But I hope you enjoyed learning some interesting, maybe new to you facts about Christmas. There's a lot more to learn, so I hope this inspires you to do your own research and your own little exploration of how a lot of things that we celebrate and feel like are just parts of Christmas now came to be, because they haven't always been like this. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for helping me with my first Vlogmas ever, Vlogmas year. And I'll look for you in the next video. Be safe, be happy, be well, be blessed. Merry Christmas, happy Vlogmas, and I think that does it for now. Love to all. Bye, friends.